I was young, you had to basically have a packaged experience when it came to listening to music. It was generally a compact disc where even if you didn't necessarily need, like, or want all 15 songs, the only way to get the music was to get all of the songs, and then you listen to the 2 or 3 that you wanted, while the other 9 or 10 you might not have ever listened to again. And you paid the $15.99, which is about what it was back then, for the CD, and you basically had the whole CD. But over time, what you began to see was what we call the sort of iTunes Spotification of music. People listen to far more music now, I suspect, than they did 30 years ago, in places where they couldn't listen to music before. But they're listening to it in different ways, and they're able to, plug and play to stack the types of things they want to listen to in different ways. So now I can create a list of music that I like for a party that I'm about to have. I can create a totally different list of music or if I'm about to go on a bike ride or for a run, if I'm about to go on a long trip. I have this portfolio of tracks that I can plug and play as I choose to, based upon what I want to do with that music. I think that learning experiences are going to do something very similar to that, that they will be looking more and more for, I don't necessarily need a degree. What I need is a new skill set. Now, what's the quickest possible way for me to get that? We are still a long way away from those days in the Matrix, where you can simply tell someone, I want to learn how to fly a helicopter. But we are definitely further along than we might have otherwise been if we were looking at something along the lines of what we had been doing. So if I were saying 5 years from now, I do think that you will still have these sort of coming of age experiences. Absolutely so. I think they will be more demanding of what they'll be looking for at the campus. But I think as well that you'll see this increasing desire by new learners or learners who are coming back to the experience to get new skill sets as they're moving forward. One of the things that you don't hear a lot about is that when we talk about the non-traditional learner as opposed to the traditional learner, the bottom line is that you almost have as many adult students, non-traditional learners, participating in higher education now as you do the 18 to 22-year-old. I think that number will continue to increase because the skills that are going to be required in the future will require us to upskill ourselves again and again and again. Technology is not slowing down. As Paul LeBlanc likes to say, this is as slow as things will be for the rest of our lives. So if it's going to keep moving at a higher rate of speed, we've got to continue thinking about how do we get those skills and continue to move forward.